What up? How's it going? What up, Tudor? Sorry, just checking to see what I should do. I'm gonna go over here really quick because thank you for the hydrate, Cassie. Oh, you know what? I can now get rid of the stipulation on that. What up, King Cheese? No cooldowns. You guys might notice that the channel points have finally changed. I got them updated a little bit. So, yeah. Well, we played this yesterday, and you may remember that I tried to get Eula to level 90, and I was like, man, hopefully I can actually get there. Lo and behold, if we were to check Eula right now, you will see that she is level 90, which means we have 6 characters left to level up. And they pretty much all almost have everything that they need, admittedly. Like, I pretty much have almost everything that I need for it, other than experience, Mora, and the like. But if we go check Fischl, Fischl has 165, which is as much small lamp gravis as she needs. However, she also shares that with Diluc, and Diluc also needs a specific amount as well. Since he needs 65 plus 60, oops. Right? Or sorry, 60. So 60 plus 60, 120, plus 30 for 150, 45. So I need 195 small lamp grass, which it's pretty simple to get. So
I created another universe and founded paradise.
I just need 25 more. Bidu needs...
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
90... 135? I think she needs 135 Noctilucous Jade. So, there's that. What up, Neko? How's it going? Bennett has enough Windwell Asters, and technically this person also needs them too. But we don't really care too much about this character. And then Kaya just needs Kaya Lilies, which we have more than enough. And if we need more, then we'll get more. So, hope Sparkertons. Excuse me. My throat's being a little hoarse today. Just from watching MTC. The Minecraft Championship, right? I think that's what Caitlin was saying yesterday, is that was a thing that was going on. So, yeah, the main thing we're going to be doing today is going to be the Zhongli story before we go over to play some Returnal. And then we're going to be playing some Persona 5 Strikers again. It's been a bit.
I taste blood.
Also, I might show off, keyword is might. I might show off one of the other event things, like one of, oops, I already did that. So I did the healing trial yesterday. It's pretty simple. The plunging trial I've already done. It is what it is. So I might show off like the melee trial to show off how that works. It's honestly not that difficult, especially because they give you the characters, and the characters are, from what I found, to be immensely overpowered. But I feel like it's just a tutorial sort of event for some reason. How did those guys just die? Whatever. So yeah, we'll finally do the Zhongli story, because I've been putting that off for a while. And yeah. Also, King Cheese, is it possible that I might be able to buy something from your trader person? Wow, there's 3 Noctilucous Jade there. Of course. Sweet. I don't know if it's available right now, but we'll see. But we'll do that in a little bit. What up, Pineapple? How's it going? Alright. So let's finally do Strange Sights, Stolen Somethings. Let's finally do this story quest that we have put off for way too long. About Zhongli. Hello!
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
Or,
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
and you're not even moving your mouth. That's how apparently good you are at understanding things. You don't even move your mouth.
Right again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Di can see what you're made of from a long way off.
Nice.
All right. My assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo.
Assistant.
That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else.
Probably Zhongli.
Not up to the job.
Come on, you're getting
It just
competitive
occurred to me that
again.
you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies.
Hooray,
Last time I
contingencies.
checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly.
I wonder who this professional
This
is.
guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance.
I wonder who it
just wanna say
is.
There's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
Yeah. Perfect.
Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here. We'll go fetch him.
We'll go fetch Zhongli.
Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Watch the actual expert rock person be Zhongli as well. Yeah. But Paimon just wants to be competitive. Sometimes you just gotta let Paimon be competitive. What up, Zhongli?
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli,
What up?
there you are.
Emergency.
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no. We're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
You've accepted a
We need
commission.
someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified?
And she's not wrong.
Claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
Also true.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just Uncle Di doesn't know what he's talking about.
Which is exactly what Zhongli just said.
Just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority.
Yeah, he's
We
good
are
at
all
Mora,
times
not really
adrift
rocks.
in the sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still,
Also
I
true.
imagine I
King
will
Cheese.
be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well,
Let it be
we got
modest.
him. Let's head back to Uncle Di.
If this expert turns out to be Snezhnayan, though, I'm gonna be like, really? Are we just gonna continually paint Snezhnaya to be just evil upon evil? Like, is that what's about to happen?
Uncle Di, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see.
How does Uncle Dai not know Zhongli? Doesn't everyone in Liyue know
It's no
Zhongli?
use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is it Shneznaya?
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my
never mind.
assistant,
It's not.
Kun Jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
They know each other, don't they? This is Zhongli, a consultant from the funeral parlor.
Sheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I think this other guy doesn't like Zhongli.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Di, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh?
Sure, Paimon.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Then we can
Competitive.
figure out a
Damn
way
it,
to test each
Paimon!
other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
Paimon, please, just stop.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
Do we have a Paimon mute button at this rate? Like, every single quest that we've done is Paimon kind of just ruining things and everyone else
I'm
fixing
just saying
them.
it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun Jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over.
He's an Adeptus. Interesting. I'm pretty sure Kun Jun's actually an Adeptus who just forgot his memory.
He saw me
calling it
holding a
now.
rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue
Yeah, actually woke up at a good time,
Harbor,
boy.
rocks
Let's
and
go.
muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Probably
Not
amnesia.
exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
Invisible
If I'm
rocks,
not
my favorite.
mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
What makes this one so
Purity
special?
and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed
Damn.
description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes.
Probably because he did. Probably because he's an Adeptus.
Hey, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Paimon.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
These two must have been buddy-buddy.
Well, if Zhongli said so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
I like
Very well.
Kunjun, but I'm also
There is strength in
suspicious.
numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Also, the funny thing with all this, can I just point out, is that this is supposed to unlock the new area, the chasm, that I've just neglected to do this entire time. Listen, sometimes you forget some things, okay? Sometimes you forget to do a few things. Speaking of which, because I need to redo. I think I've taken off all of the marks, because I need to. I want to make sure I hunt the unusual Hilichurl at some point. About the chasm, I'd recommend holding off on it for right now, just because we haven't even been there yet. But we should be good. Excuse me. My nose is like running a little bit. Also, hopefully, I have 445k. So hopefully I'll have enough money moving forward. Man, my nose is kind of itching a little bit. My apologies. Yeah, I mean, Kaya right now is the next person I'm trying to level up. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's actually, I don't even think I have any. I hardly have experience books. Sorry, sneezing. Apologies. Shit. Yeah, I'm hoping this quest at least, like, this quest should give me, like, a few experience books and whatnot, but I don't know how much, at least. Alright, here's Uncle Dai, and here's the chasm. Thank you. Appreciate it, Sparks.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
That's why it's called the chasm.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us
Thank you.
left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I
Oh,
led a
shit.
team around the entire mine, found no trace. That's when I
Bye,
decided
Pineapple,
I
take it
needed
easy.
help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Oh, no.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Gotcha.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
Into the bedrock. Well, last I checked, and I am not really a Minecraft expert, but also, you know, I understand Minecraft too a little bit. I don't think you can dig through bedrock. So they must be above bedrock at
We'll
least.
need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
Sounds good, buddy.
Strange. How could the four of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
They're probably eaten up by a hilichurl.
Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers.
Everyone's actually in this mine naked, but because the game can't have nudity, it's just all we all think they're clothed.
Right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The four of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Some
and
soap?
some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Maybe they didn't. need them.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Very curious.
Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis.
Somebody might have told them there's some rare gems, and they freaked out and went.
2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Gotcha.
Oh.
That works too.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
I mean, why don't we just look for more clues? There we go. Look for more clues. Kunjun. Oh, there's Corlapis here. Corlapis is pretty good.
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Probably if it's hit
Let's
specific
find out.
ways.
I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
Check out the ore with your bare hands.
Okay.
What? Yeah, he's definitely an Adeptus. He can see what the ore sees. Zhongli just noticed it too.
Concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
Also, there was a small girl
I
with
see.
green hair.
4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child?
Didn't look like Chi-Chi
What's
though.
a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before.
He's clearly
I
an
can
Adeptus. Clearly!
Perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom!
Boom.
It just happens?
Rock
I've
memories.
always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Memories.
So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
Pretty cool.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy.
Gosh, common ores. Hazy
Core
memories.
lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
That makes sense.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle
It also
Dai
doesn't
to
look like
recruit you
Kunjun
to
has a
Kunjun.
vision, so...
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
I mean, let's just go after them at this rate. Look for more clues. Hi, did you see anything, sir? Bravo? Why is her name Bravo?
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can.
Why is her name Bravo? Can I get a clap for Bravo?
I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter.
So it's the people who were
Perhaps an
awakened saw.
accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought.
I don't think so.
On-site accident. We should note that down too.
I don't think it's so much an outside accident. I think they just saw
Time
something.
to report back to Uncle Dai.
I think they very clearly just saw something and followed it. And the guy who was asleep
You're back.
didn't see it.
How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Also, Zhongli looks like he has like very judging eyes right now.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Gotcha.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break.
Yep.
Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We
Out of the
believe
mine.
that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
They're a ghost of a girl.
Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Do you need
You've
help
been
them?
invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
It might be a
So
little bit
fast.
dangerous.
The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
Assuming they're still alive.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries.
That's a
There
good
are only
idea.
a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything.
But we're adventurers, so we're gonna do whatever
You
we
could keep
can.
looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
Goodbye, Uncle. Die? Right? Die? Die?
We're
Die? Yeah.
gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
I don't think that's necessary.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Missing Kunjun.
Oh yeah, where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Let's go find the Kunjun. Let's go find the Kunjun. Let's go find the Kunjun. He's now mysterious as fuck.
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall.
Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I
Zhongli is very...
don't know.
Zhongli is very...
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Sounds like it.
Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
And it's a very annoying feeling, let me tell you.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some.
I don't think it's going to be here, though.
Retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Zhongli seems to know.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great.
But it's getting dark. We are running out of time. We did it! I collected a book. I got books. I got books. No one can take my books. Over here we go. There's a ladder, but there's hilichurls in the way.
Wait, there are tracks here.
There's a
These must have been
bucket.
left by the miners.
Let us
Basket.
make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
True. Look for more clues. All of a sudden, we just find some bones, and it's like, all right, they've been eaten by hilichurls. And then we just have to make sure you get F's in the chat for them. But, doubtful. All right, Abyss Mage, don't you dare do this. Don't you dare touch my butt. No butt touching here. Look for more clues in the area. There's tracks! We found tracks! We did it! 2 sets of footprints.
Hey, footprints.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Indeed. We also haven't even attacked anything yet. I'm upset. We haven't attacked a thing. I don't care about you, Ruin Guard.
No, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hello! God dang it! That old man is about to die. Hello!
Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
Old man can't remember a thing. Hello!
Hello, have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Cloud watching?
A little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Cloud watching? Rude. Can't you see I'm cloud watching? Yo, who are cloud watches in this day and age? Hello. Have you seen miners?
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
That's probably them.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
I guess, but that's
It was
really
so
slow.
strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance, and there was a child staggering in front of them.
Ooh.
This child. Did you see what they look like?
Cloud
I
watching is fun.
caught a glimpse.
Blue hair,
Blue
not
hair,
green.
Short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
Very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Hey, look, footprints are behind us. Kunjun, meanwhile, is just like, I wonder what's going on. Oh god, Fatui! Fatui, get away from me! Please! I'm too weak to fight the Fatui, he says, totally not weak. Ah!
Footprints. There's a person over there.
How do you know?
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
It's not somebody we're looking for. There's no reason to help them. It's definitely not what we're looking for. These guys are annoying, but we win. Hello, Scholar.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me.
They'll probably warn you.
My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
That's good. You're probably going to be important.
You sure you're not a miner?
Nope.
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
You did? Perfect.
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
Did the child at least have blue
that's
hair?
all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you.
Thank you.
I'd
Welcome
better
back, King
get
Chiefs.
going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
You're welcome. We're all just staring at her as she
According to
leaves.
the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be
Nantianmen.
absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Could have been a different group, though.
But
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Look at that Look at that lonely rock.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Thanks, Kunjun. Let's go look at this lone rock. Let's go look at this lone rock. Let's go look at this lone rock. And we see 4 men, 2, 3 beards, and 1 kind of. 2 might have beards.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Perfect.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
But how do you know that? You don't know Zhongli.
if we brought our Kunjun compass along, we would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
Not really. We would have just headed this
You
way.
think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
I mean,
Be that as it
This is
may,
pretty fun.
we would do well to keep our guards high.
that's true.
4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Sounds either like a Japanese horror story or a
Oh,
ancient Chinese
you're
proverb.
quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
Do you
That's
know how to
not
fight,
all.
Kunjun?
Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual.
That's pretty normal around these parts.
We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Have you even been to that place?
No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking. A classic Zhongli move.
And Pineapple is back too. So what? Oh, Nantianmen is right here. I was like, have we ever been here? Yeah, we have. Clues?
Over here on the ground. Is this one of the missing people?
It is. What up, Mr. Miner? Wakey wakey. I'm gonna slap you.
Basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by
Look at
his
that Waddle Dee.
appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Yeah, it looks like he's
Should we
dying.
wake him up?
I can still dig.
Are you sure?
Sounds like he's whispering something.
Looks like he's still struggling.
Seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Who wants to carry him? Razor? ER. How's his condition, Zhongli?
How is he? He won't die, right?
Oh, he's dead.
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
But how is he getting
Paimon heard
exhausted?
him talking about digging
Look at
for
these-
something.
Look at the
Did he dig
slimes in the
himself
background.
into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
So strange.
It looks like there's something in his pocket.
Oh?
Ore fragments?
Is it Dragonfall? It's Dragonfall. No. You picked them up. Are those
I just witnessed
Dragonfall?
the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
Okay.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here.
Don't think kidnapped is if he walked
Didn't
there.
need him. Why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Hi, Bon. We've been through mysterious stuff before. Facial stuff with the meteorites. We've had Dane's Leaf. We've met the Traveler's brother. Paimon, this is not that mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What?
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Paimon?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
Phone call. Hold on, I gotta do something really quick. Be right back. Sorry about that. People are getting food, and I had to go talk to people who wanted it. One of my brothers wants hot dog with pickles. I'm very confused. Anyway.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
Looks expensive,
Of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary, I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances.
Okay.
Thank you. I will take good care of it.
Take good care of the crystals.
It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate.
Very true.
Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
That's not what you said, but sure.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them.
Meanwhile, that one grass slime is like, what
Get
the
some
fuck
rest
is going
and call
on?
me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
It'll be
Rest
okay, right?
easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here.
Man, you really suck at surveying. There's 2 grass slimes, 3 grass slimes.
However, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
It's about Kunjun, isn't it?
What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
Nope.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Okay.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Bye, Sparks. Take it easy.
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved.
Okay.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah.
Weird.
If he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined.
Probably.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Unless he's a god or an
There
adeptus.
are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Probably has ulterior motives then.
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
Probably not.
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land.
True.
We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away.
Very true.
When you're
Very
well
true.
rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
True. That guy's not going to get up for a long time, so. Archaic stone. Rendezvous. It's a key item.
I smell rabbit.
You don't smell rabbit. Interesting. I keep forgetting we have a lot of like really rare stuff. We're just hauling it around in the biggest bag of all time, right?
We need to get going.
We're rested.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is there a pattern?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive
Like
are
people's
rooted in
memories.
Powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Alright, I didn't mean to say what Paimon just said, but... I'm not Paimon, I swear. I swear.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
I didn't mean to repeat it. Head to the ancient tree as we grab some frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. Look at this ancient tree.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
Not Paimon.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient tree. Let's
What about it?
conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Sure.
All right then.
Kit.
Kunju,
Wait a
do
second.
you see anything worth investigating?
Wait a second. Don't we know what child? Wait a second. We might know who this child
Well,
is.
there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
I'm pretty sure it's super interesting.
It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
Uh-oh. Kunjun? He just had a flash of brilliance, so his memory's back.
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Did you see anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
Are you,
If
you sure?
don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Are you okay, Kunjun?
Oh.
You seem to have memories.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea?
Does anyone have their essays prepared onto how many bad ideas Paimon's ever had? And how many issues Paimon's ever started in quests? And how many mistakes have happened in quests because of Paimon? There's a reason she is emergency food.
Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Uh-oh.
Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
Can I see what's on the tablet? Can I see what's on the tablet? Please, what's on the tablet? Life endures in heaven and earth thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On this site lies an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Hello! What'd you find?
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Ooh, a dungeon.
From the tunnel. Someone else go first.
We've been in tunnels, but...
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
Okay. After preparing, enter the tunnel. I prepared. Ooh, full cutscene.
This is...
The miners.
The miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere.
Holy crap.
So behind the seal,
Oh, they seem angry.
We can't hurt them.
Good job. It's a child. Kunjun doing things. And the seal's opened. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, it's this thing. I was wondering where this thing was. Azdaha, Sealed Lord of Bishops. Hi.
What type of monster
Oh shit. Hold on. Before you talk, resurrection.
is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Azdaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Okay.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Thanks for the heals. I appreciate it. This is pretty cool.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Ah! This thing is scary and big! What up, Cassie? What a great name, or great song. Ow. Unfortunately, I don't think Zhongli has a good weapon right now, but... We'll just keep doing this because I forgot to bring somebody who actually has good good heals. Can I get heals, Mysterious Voice? Can I get some heals, please? Fine.
Be crushed. Morax, you think you can destroy me?
So yeah, I've known that this guy exists. I just didn't think it was part of Zhongli's story quest. But, yeah. I wasn't, so fully aware, so. Hi.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Ow. Yeah, so you're pretty much supposed to use Zhongli for a shield, I believe. And just keep making shields. Shield. Cool. He's dead! We've done it! We did it!
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
This is weird. You.
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha.
Ajdaha.
Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
Evil small child.
You have forgotten.
Kunjun, what up, buddy?
That voice!
Ajdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax, it's been a while.
Hi.
You're... Ajdaha. The very same.
Sorry, you both are Ajdaha?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage.
Wait, who's the real one?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment.
Okay, you're the good version? I take it.
Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities.
Okay.
We are a schism of the will of Ajdaha.
One's evil, the one with the darkness, and one's
So there
the
are
light.
2 Ashdahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
It doesn't look like it's
When
impossible.
The seal loosened. Your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care?
Not from a child, usually.
That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
Well, Morax is here.
Audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer? I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body.
It was Kunjun! Poor Kunjun's soul.
I was
He's
barely
dead.
conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax, and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember.
So when is
It's been
gonna
so
be
long.
a friend?
A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
More tale
There would be no
telling?
harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me.
Let's learn about history.
Was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories.
If you learned about geology, you know what erosion is.
Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us.
Gotcha.
Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity.
Aww.
We lost all reason.
That's sad.
Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged.
Cool camera shots. Evil child. Nice scored man.
I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No,
Nice.
no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
Pretty sure he's human right now.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You sure about that, buddy?
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity.
Good shit.
All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
I can explain it after Cassie.
Appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling?
Too bad I'm explaining it later.
All this.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No, that isn't true. I don't accept this as fate.
It is, though.
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe.
Poof! It's gone!
The little girl vanished.
Pretty sure that's erosion.
Satisfied, Ishtaha.
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it.
Good job.
So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
Time to catch up.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Good
And
job,
yet,
everybody.
You could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ejdah. This. I will remember this.
Sweet.
Your power is nearly spent.
Ah. Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
The powers that be are almost spent. There's a chest here. Alright, for those who, I guess, got confused at what was happening. Essentially, Zhongli...
How did we get here?
We're over here.
We need to go back and check on the miners.
Yeah, we teleported out. Okay, so, long story short, essentially, Zhongli and Ejdah used to be friends. But then, you know, the whole battle with the gods and everything all happened, and Adeptus and all this sort of stuff. Ejdah, then, like a rock, eroded over time, and his memory kind of grew bad. A part of him tried to remember the good parts about Morax, but the other part really didn't. The part that didn't manifested into an angry child, because that's what it, you know, that's what you could probably think. Angry child usually has anger issues for very little reason, compared to a noble adult who might, you know, understand why there could be some anger. Evil child wanted to break free and destroy Morax at all possible. Good guy wanted to help Zhongli and Morax. And then both of them essentially accepted each other as usual, and now his power is spent. Hey look, the miners, they passed out. Hold on. What up, Uncle Dai?
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here.
Yep.
We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three.
Oh, they're right behind you.
Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there, in that cave.
And now I have a gravelly voice.
Hey, what happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Let's not talk about the fact that Kunjun has a very gravelly voice all of a sudden, and sounds like he aged about 20 years.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ejdah. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. he too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
Very true.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Ashtaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
Something tells me you might.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
True.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god,
Bye, Cassie. Take it
this
easy.
remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded.
Erosion sucks.
Unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
Look at that frog.
When you reach the end of
That
time,
frog is stuck.
those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
Good job, Mr. Frog.
I do not pretend to match
Froggy.
your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
Froggy, where are you going?
You brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
And we'll have some Admanthus wine.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you,
Close enough.
Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
Goodbye, Ishtaha.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Goodbye. We'll never see you again, probably. And this is the real Kunjun.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa, that was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
Very true. But what about Ishtaha? He was a
He
good friend.
Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
I wish I had that good of a memory.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Keep in mind that the main storyteller of shortly afterward Uncle Dai volunteers to take unconscious Kunjun back to the city along with the miners. The people left behind seem like they have more to say. Sorry, I'll talk about that in a bit.
1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot.
Erosion's scary.
I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
He does.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Wait, hold on. We want to ask you things.
About what?
I want to ask about my brother, because we've met him.
So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
Conria?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand, but I must apologize. This is my contract.
That's what I figured. It's never too easy with Zhongli. He made a contract with somebody where he cannot speak about what happened to Conria, to the Traveler.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ezda? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
Yes, they got a
You
contract.
two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
I believe
Would
you.
you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
What a good fucking game. What a good fucking game. He can't go back on his word because what happened at Conria really can't talk about. Plus, let's be real, that would just spoil stuff that's probably going to be happening in the game in the future. Let's just be real. Still, this game is pretty fucking dope. To this day, I still really do like this game. That's why I keep playing it and such. You know, I know people shit on gacha games and everything a ton, but this is... And also, you know, say what you will about MiHoYo. This is still one of the... probably the best gacha games out there. Story-wise and character-wise. The only thing that I have issue with in this game is that not all the characters really get fleshed out, you know? If they're 5 stars, they get fleshed out. If they're 4 stars, they get neglected to hangouts. Which, you know, I'm not the most happy about. The fact that it kind of just seems like that, you know? But all things considered, I still say that this game is great. You know, the fact that Zhongli still has a contract he has to uphold, and... Yeah, no, every single story game in this game is really cool, because you learn a ton about the characters you're playing as. And that's why, like, you know, I know people really hate the gacha portions of this game. Of, like, you know, having to spend money to get the characters and whatnot. Let's be real, this is a free-to-play game that has to make money somehow. Say what you will about those practices, they have to make money somehow. Especially with how ambitious this project is. And let's be real, let's all be real here. This is a very ambitious project. This entire game is very ambitious. I'm also just grabbing wood, just because I feel like I need some. For just future things. But there's, like, these story quests give you a reason as to why you would want to learn more about the characters. And learn how interconnected all of them are. You know? More casual way. That's good. We'll do the hangout quests at some point, or the hangout scenes in some point. It'll be a bit, but we still will do them. I've just been delaying them because I've been so tunnel visioned at getting everybody to level 90. So. gacha game, which is why I don't play them. Which makes sense. Which makes sense. But this one's still enjoyable, and it's good that people are still playing this game and still want to support it for years to come, which is really, really cool. I really do like this game. It's fun, and the story is intriguing. And you know, 1.6 we have coming up. We're gonna probably have some more quests about Klee. And you know, say what you will about Klee, you know, being just like this innocent cinnamon roll that's just bent on exploding things. But how many people who play this game remember that Klee's family is a set of astronomers? I don't know how many people remember that. Klee's entire family is astronomers, like Mona. Warcraft did? Yeah. Yeah, the lore in World of Warcraft definitely got really, really weird. I will agree with you there. But so far, this lore is pretty good. This lore has been very, very consistent. But yeah, the fact that, you know, Klee coming up is an astronomer, like, we found that out because her mother, her parents, both are travelers of the world, who both, one of them which were astronomers. Like, let's be real. We're about to learn a whole lot of stuff regarding that. And I'm excited to learn more about where Klee's... Because even though Klee is, like, hell-bent on, like, destruction and everything, because she doesn't know better, it still is going to be interesting to know and learn what Klee's role is going to play, because I'm still of the belief, and I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I'll say it again, I think Klee and Mona are going to be connected in some way, lore-wise. And honestly, I'm going to call this right now, because once again, we're still learning about Conria and everything. I'm going to say this, that Mona is going to be a very, very integral portion to the game's lore as a whole. I think regarding learning about Conria and everything of the sort, I think Mona is going to be the piece that binds everything. Because keep in mind, Mona is the one to point out, was it Musgrief? It might be Musgrief. Yeah, I think it's Musgrief. That this was a mountain of a previous civilization. And she was the one who figured out what Scaramouche was referring to when kind of saying that, like, the sky is fake. At least I believe Scaramouche said something along the lines that the sky is fake in Teyvat. And learning more about just all the other story quests, it puts into perspective that Teyvat is just, at least what I can theorize right now, Teyvat is very much just a fake, think of it like a sticker. It's a fake sticker that is placed upon Teyvat. Or sorry, placed upon Conria, the Traveler's, like, original world. It's very possible that Teyvat's just a sticker that's just placed on top of it. And as a result, like, it's possible that the Fatui and Shneznaya are just trying to be gods of the new world, and they might have even been screwed over during the time of Conria. I don't know, there's a lot of things that you can, like, perceive in this game. And I think that's honestly pretty cool. Meanwhile, he says as he's just knocking down wood and everything. So we're gonna be learning more about the lore, and I mean we still got one other quest that we still have to do. For those who don't know, I mean we still have Eula's quest, and we have all of these hangouts. Now the hangouts might give some lore about the characters themselves, but not too much about the story of the world. But even still, it's still cool. All right, so throughout all of that, I just kind of want to take a look here. Made 100,000. How many experience books did we get from this? Not too much. Also, we've gotten more dream solving. Not sure. Guess that's used somewhere else. Deptal speed. Oh, you know what? We go to the teapot. Buy some stuff while I'm at it.
We have put it.
To the Traveler's World. I don't think the gods are gonna be the ones at fault here. I think the gods, like, they realize that things got really fucked up. And as a result of things just getting fucked up, like, there's not too much they can do about it. King Cheese, can I go over to your teapot, by the way? Get out of here. I want to see if I can buy something from your traveling person. Oh yeah, the microwave. How could I forget? How could I forget the microwave? Bust run. So have fun. Appreciate it. So let's talk about some more things while we're at it, because we're gonna end off Genshin here in a bit, but I don't know if we're gonna be jumping right into Returnal or if we're gonna wait a bit. Reason being is because I have food on the way, and kind of hungry, but I don't know when the food's gonna get here. I mean, it is only like 4 o'clock my time, but they might be eating an early supper, which is definitely possible. Which, if that's the case, then we just won't play Returnal and we'll just go to Persona 5 Strikers. So, have a good night or take it easy. See you later. Here we go. So I think this gets us an achievement, right? No. I thought it did. That's the battle pass, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking of. No, it's this. Got it. Well, that works. Thanks and cheese. Goodbye. So, what do we got next for Genshin-wise? Well, still gotta level some people up, right? Kaya needs to be leveled up. Yeah. Really, it's just getting Kaya leveled up right now. Real quick, I'm actually gonna... I have the resin, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. Let's grab the experience books. I don't think I'm gonna have enough experience books to level up Kaya to 80, but we'll see. However, Kaya's not gonna be hitting level 90 for a while. I'm actually gonna explain why in a little bit, but let's first get these all taken care of. But we're going to be very, very close to getting everybody to level 90. We're actually going to be very insanely close.
The hunter.
Real quick. Oh, also, I did say I was going to show off the events. I'll probably show off the melee event, just to kind of show that off. But, King Cheese. Is there any rewards for doing the hangout events? And if so, what are they? What do you get? Also, Razor really does not do too well against the Ruin Guards unless I lower their defense. He tries. I give him an A for effort. That's pretty much it. Most crystals. Books, adventure rank, purple books. Okay. It's not terrible. So we will probably do some of those moving forward. I might just keep them for the weekend. So maybe every weekend we'll probably do like some hangouts and such. Give it a chance and everything. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. But yeah, there is one thing we actually are going to be kind of switching gears of when I'm playing this game. We're actually going to be seeing that during Eula's stream tomorrow. For those who are curious. And this is something that I know I've known I had to do. And I've just been putting it off. So it is what it is. We're back, no worries. Just to explain though, real briefly, we are going to be doing an artifact kind of stream-ish after Eula's quest tomorrow. Which means I'm going to have to go through, and unfortunately, go through every single artifact and see which ones are good for specific characters for what we have. We should be fine for most of them, like, because not everybody uses those specific ones, but I'm going to look for the characters that do need them, so that way those are the ones that we can kind of just put a bunch of stuff in. So...
No, my sword.
This guy is dead. Got the water swords. But yeah, I mainly need to do that just to get a few things. Mainly need to get some stuff. But let's see if I can ascend Kaya and level him up. Should be very close, at least. Yeah. I'm very much behind on his books, but I have enough Kaya lilies. All I have to worry about is getting those gems. Which, those gems are fine and all. There's just one issue. I have to fight some things. And by some things, I mean I really need to fight. Really, I'm just gonna need to fight this cryohypostasis, I think. If I'm being real. Because it gives me unique things compared to this. It's like, what do you drop? There we go. Yeah. Compared to this guy who drops the same stuff, but just a different thing. So I want to fight this quite a bit, just to get a lot of the crystalline blooms. Plus, I think I find this thing easier than this. So, coolio. But with that, back to having 130k and not that many books. However, I think the store resets soon. When does the store reset? I think the store resets like very, very soon, and we'll be able to get, yeah, refreshes in 2 days. So we'll be able to get some of this stuff. We'll get more Mora for cheap, and I think we get 300 adventurers experience, which is really, really good. So good stuff, a lot of good stuff. And then we'll be done with ice, and we move on to other things. I mean, once again, we do have an animo character coming up with Kazuha, which means we're gonna have to fight that stupid cube again. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to fight that stupid animo hypostasis, which is super easy. It's just annoying to fight. So that'll be what it is. That is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, we're pretty much all said and done. Facial's also probably going to be getting to rank 10 at some point for friendship. She's very close. Kaya and D-Luke are both level 80. Weirdly enough, Kaya's going to be done first before D-Luke. Crazy. But look at this. We got 5 left. D-Luke, Kaya, Fischl, Bidu, and Bennett. Bennett, like, I have enough fire stuff, admittedly. Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna check something really quick. Nope. I was thinking maybe I had enough pyro stuff to maybe get D-Luke actually tonight to unlock, but no. So what I'll be doing off stream, not when, like, because for the Eula quest, like I said, Eula, what my grind is gonna be is actually doing some of the Mora ley lines. Hey, also Tensions, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the kid party. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the wealth ley lines just to get enough money to combine a bunch of the artifacts. That way I can finally get some maybe good artifacts in some of the other characters that don't currently have good artifact sets. I mean, admittedly, if we check my artifact list, it's really a lot of Wanderers and Gladiators stuff. It really is Wanderers and Gladiators, with not much of anything else. But that's actually perfectly fine, because I could just use all of that stuff for combining things as well as, you know, fleshing out some stuff for other characters. So I'll see which ones probably would benefit the best from the Gladiators and the Wanderer set. We'll focus on those tomorrow. And then after that, it's just going to be me grinding a lot of this cube over here. I'm going to be grinding this a lot so that way I can get enough to get Kaya, all 6 of the Shavada Jade gemstones. And then that way I can get... That way I can then start grinding experience and such. Which, admittedly, by the time that happens... I have 5 of these, by the way. Hmm. 800 Primogems. We could do a poll. Why don't we do a poll? Or to end off the stream, we'll do a poll, a 10 poll. That should be fine. Like I said, we can go from there. So let's see. Let's do a 10 poll. And our 10 poll gives us a Favonius sword. That's fine. I think I'm actually very close to... Let me check my history with this. We might be actually very close to the pity here. Character event wishes. Nope. Novice? No. Permanent. Is it the permanent? Might be the permanent. It's probably the permanent. Learning a sword, rust. Fiona. Well, yeah, this is Kaya, so 7, 6, 8. So this is 48, 54. We got the Skyward Blade at like 56. So minimum 3 pulls. Or sorry, maximum. Maximum of 3 10 pulls left. Will get us a 5-star guaranteed. But what will it be? Who knows? Who knows? Also, we are 70. We're 70,000 adventure experience away from getting to 57. Hangout events and Eula's quest will get us there. Like, will get us quite a bit. I mean, will we start... What ending rewards? Oh, okay. I just realized. So, 500 each. So, 500... No, well, that's 2. So, 500, 1,000. I'm guessing this one is... It's all 6. 1,600, however many that is. 2,200. 2,800. So I'm going to say about 3,400 experience from this. Plus other things. So yeah, what we'll do then is next time when we play Genshin, which will be tomorrow, we're going to do Eula's quest, and then since I'm going to be doing a bunch of the money ley lines, what will end up happening is I will... tomorrow we'll also just combine a bunch of these and figure out what is good for specific characters. Because regarding at least the Gladiators and the Wanderer sets, figure out what characters would benefit from these the best, increasing elemental mastery and charge attack damage if they use a catalyst or a bow. So figuring out who probably benefits the best from the Wanderers, and then from that point, building them their artifact set and just kind of starting with that. That way you could reduce as many artifacts as we possibly need. What is the Gladiator's bonus again? I forget. 2 pieces attack 18%. If the wielder of this artifact uses a sword, claymore, or polearm, increase the normal damage by 35%. So it's for the gladiator set would be good for people who benefit from just regular attacks. So Bennett would not be good with this. And then the Wanderers is good for charge attack damage, but I don't think that the bow charge attack is going to be that... I mean, ooh, Ganyu probably very much benefits from Wanderers, huh? Ganyu probably would be a huge one to focus on, if I'm thinking correctly, right? Let me see a Ganyu artifact build. Yeah, it seems like I mean, there's also the blizzard. Yeah, Ganyu like I think everyone would say that. I'm gonna just check a few websites, but I'm gonna take a guess that they would say Wanderers might be the best. Ooh, maybe the Blizzard one might be good. Oh, that one's actually super good, isn't it? What about this one? Yeah, the Blizzard Strayer set. Yeah. Let me see who actually would benefit the best from Wanderer's Troop. Okay, so it says Amber, so Amber. So who is the best? Oh. Wanderer's Troop is good with Mona, Clear, Tartaglia, which is what I was seeing. Wow, Forbes. Whatever. I'm seeing Sucrose and Yanfei being good ones as well. Berserker, Crimson Witch of Flames. Yeah. Man, people are also saying Ganyu is really good for Wanderers. I'm gonna probably do... I'll do Wanderers for probably Ganyu, for being real. Does anyone else want Wanderers? I just want to see if there's anything that might be better. Or anybody that I could probably put into... Sage, Depth, Conqueror. Who else would be good? Guessing Vernier. Actually, yeah. Looks like the only one that would be good with Wanderers would be... Oh, it would definitely just be... Oh, Amber. Amber would be another one because of her stuff. Ooh. So yeah, why don't we'll do that then tomorrow. We'll focus on making builds for Amber and Ganyu, which mainly it's Ganyu. We're mainly going to focus on Ganyu. Figure out what we should do with Wanderers for Ganyu and then kind of go from there. I think that's a good one. Where's Ganyu's statsy? So her, if we check her details, what was it when we leveled her up? What's her bonuses? Well, her crit damage is pretty good. So maybe building a crit build with Ganyu? It looks like her extra stat was crit. Or crit damage. Maybe? Yeah, because there's no elemental mastery or anything else. So building a crit rate build with her. I don't think elemental mastery would be a good idea, but getting some Good crit rate plus crit damage. HP and defense would be pointless. Let me just place these on first, and then we'll kind of go from there. See if there's anything good. Ooh, energy recharge, but on a defense, no. Nope. This one's not bad. It's not the best though. Would she benefit from energy recharge? Man, I don't really know. This is why I rely on other people, because I'm really bad at this sort of stuff. Oh, which means I might have to risk it. Ooh, I might have to risk. Wow, I might actually not have any good ones. I mean, this one's... I don't know, there's some of these that actually seem pretty decent. So this one's not. Nope. That one has, like, maybe a little bit of defense, but it's not that bad. This one's good, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll do some research afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to have to stream for right now because I'm thinking that, well, I think food's going to be here very, very soon. So after I'm done eating food, we're going to be playing some Persona 5 Strikers. And if I have time, we'll play Returnal, or we'll just move on to Monster Hunter World, or Rise. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Genshin Impact, and have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name's Gaddafi. I'll see you guys next time for some more Friday gaming. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, everybody.